Good morning, beautiful souls. So I wanted to cover a video today about my new dream board that I'm making, why it's important to make a dream board, how it benefits me, and how it has manifested into a full-fledged altar now where I come into my living room. I chose my living room because this is where I feel the most positive, creative energy. Very healing for me too. When I hurt my shoulder this year, I would just get down on the ground in my living room and I would just meditate and talk to God. And so it's like my spiritual sacred room now. It's my safe haven, my sacred space, you could say, in other words. So this year I took it upon myself to go ahead and just to create a whole altar. As you see, I made this with the most important words that I want to tap into the energy and feel the essence of. So believe, trust, love, receive, harmony, unity, and perceive, because perception is very important. And I talk about perceive, believe, and receive. Those three words are very important and vital to me. They just came to me a couple years ago when I first started really deeply coming into my healing stage and really coming into inner reflection and deeper into spirituality. And I talk about those in my self-help book that I'll be launching here in January. So please stay up with me. It's going to be an ebook. I might do hard copies, and it's going to be about $10. So just perception is so important and so vital because you really got to envision what it is that you want in your life. So that's your perception. And also perception is how do you perceive something off of your personal cognition, like your personal filter in your mind's eye. Like, how do you see things? You have to sometimes alternate your perception and shift your perception in order to come into a better alignment with yourself, thus creating a greater life for yourself and achieving your greatness. Because if you're seeing things foggy, or you're seeing yourself as a victim, or you're seeing yourself as helpless, you're never going to shift that energy. There's never going to be an alignment to cultivate to you and to create cultivation and to propel you forward to go towards your dreams and your future endeavors. And it takes a lot of will. It takes a lot of confidence. It takes a lot of strength to do those things, guys. So this kind of really surrounding yourself in positivity and in the words and in variations and variables of belief, whatever it is that's going to harness you and help you shift your energy, is really important and vital in your life. So I love seeing this. And before I made my altar, I just had that dream board and I would put it up on my bed because that's a place where I look and where I come into prayer every evening is before I go to bed, right? Most of us pray in our beds. If not, we kneel down by our beds and we pray. So it's a sacred space as well. And it was something that I got to see first thing before I woke up in the morning, and and last thing before I went to bed at night, remembering what kind of goals, why do I wake up every day? Just that helps propel you. It magnifies the energy for you to do your daily activities and your daily sorry your daily must-haves to do in order to create the life that you want. So here we go. So this is my old, and I've talked about this, and as you see, it's not all just materialism. There's a lot of acts of being caught in the moment that I wanted to capture too, in important things that are vital for me and in my relationships, my personal relationships with my loved ones. And also having the perception again, which is having the acknowledgement of having gratitude for what you have already. Because if we always just live in the future, you're not living in the now, and you never feel that gratitude that creates that wholeness within you and feeling that expansive within your chest and feeling a state of richness, because that's important to feel too, because that energy is going to help propel you to proceed and get more of whatever form of abundance that you want, any kind of form of abundance or prosperity. What other future goals? We always have these different things every year that we want to maybe focus on, or that month perhaps, or even that week, or even just that day, guys. Take even small steps, but I tend to dream big. So here we go. So as you see, I'm going to succeed here. Just positive affirmations. Positive affirmations are very important. Like I said, surrounding yourself with positivity. It's really a high vibration. That high vibration helps propel you forward in life, creating belief and confidence. Success, attitude for gratitude, being thankful, because that kind of energy is so blissful and very euphoric, and that kind of energy helps you feel your worthiness and feel self-value and self-love, which money cannot buy that stuff. So balance as well, which is crazy because, I've put these affirmations, and boy, has the universe showed me what true balance is. So it'll teach you these lessons too through certain situations in life that arise, and you learn about, wow, yeah, I was really imbalanced in that aspect, and now I found my balance. So being a student of life is so important and vital, and that gains itself a form of richness and abundance and prosperity because you're becoming wiser. Again, the things that money can't buy either. I always like to emphasize things that money can't buy, because a lot of people just go towards materialism. And materialism, yes, we all enjoy materialism to a certain degree, but we are spiritual beings, and we know that there is more than what materialism provides. There is more. There's a more state of an energy and an essence that we need, and a more important vitality and a state of wholeness and wellness within ourselves as spiritual beings. Okay, so again, count your blessings each day and every day. Keep a gratitude journal and list 5 things that you appreciate each day. I've been doing that with my family. Actually, I got a dry erase board, and every day we come on here and we write what we are grateful for that day. It says grow your own way, and my daughter participates, my husband participates, and I participate. So really coming into that state of gratitude, acknowledging that gratitude, because that makes your heart feel so full, and heartfelt feelings are what I live for. All right, and then everyone says you only fall in love once, but that's not true, because every time I see you, I fall in love all over again. So really having that admiration for my partner, that constant desire for him, is important to me too, because I'm in a long-term relationship. So I know what I've always heard, that long-term relationship struggle, you fall out of love, you grow apart, and you always hear that stuff, because it's hard to keep a long-term relationship after a while, especially at like my age, because we're pretty young. But not if you want to work on your relationship. Like they say, if you're not working on your marriage, then you're working for a divorce, because it takes work. Like everything else, you have to be mindful. You have to take that acknowledgement, and you have to have that will and that drive, and do those daily acts to keep the glue together, to keep it together. So that's important to me. So that's why I put it on my dream board. And then the people that I love the most, which is my husband, his daughter, my daughter, and myself. The immediate household, I emphasize my immediate household. I uplift them a lot, because they are the people that impact me, and that concern and have prioritized in my day, and that I involve in my day the most. So they are important versus other relatives. And then Costa Rica there, because it is my dream to eventually move there, and at least visit there as well, and move there afterwards and retire there. It just always have been really attracted, and Costa Rica has always really allured me. And then my body goals, my fitness goals, which, yes, I have achieved that. And coming from a girl that used to suffer with emotionally eating and being addicted to bad foods, like most people, I have overcame that and have slayed that demon. And I am so happy, because I really feel free and liberated from that, and channel and honor my emotions, and have a healthy state of my mental health now, versus emotionally eating and not taking care of the root of the problem. Right now I really go to that root, and I dig it up, and I find out why it's there, and what the purpose is behind it, and the lesson behind it. So some deep, like, inner reflections spiritual work, which is so worth it though, guys, because your mental health is so worth it. Really, when we're struggling with things in life, it's really just because we do not understand it, and that's what creates that congestion energy. But once you actually try to go and dissect the problem and really find the solution and see the meaning of why this has came abrupt in your life, see the teaching behind it, then you understand it and you can surrender, and you feel this letting go sensation in yourself, and this form of surrendering and bliss and acceptance. It's a beautiful feeling, and you really feel liberated. Then I have, again, positive affirmations. I have our passports ready for Costa Rica. Usually I make my own holy water in here. I'll put some holy water and I'll put love energy frequencies on YouTube and charge it with love, 528 megahertz to 432 megahertz. And then I dab myself with the holy water, or dab anywhere where I might be feeling any negative energy, or say that day was just a hard day. I come and I put some on my forehead and seal it with the most high, the word of and the feeling of love and acceptance and understanding and gratitude and compassion. That is the true energy that is our divine purpose to feel, is that harmony. Okay, so I will just dab it with my forehead. I'll put some on my daughter and things like that and bless certain things. And then this is my new dream board here, and I just started making that. And my new resolution for the new year is to really live in the now, because I have been manifesting so much this last year, actually the last 3 years, that I'm kind of wore out of it. I want to really be able to reap the fruits of my labor now, because I've been working so hard, which this year is going to reveal all that. I'll actually get to have more of the physical things that I'm reaching for and that I'm desiring and that I'm manifesting come into physical form, into my reality, into this true form right now in my physical life. So with that said, though, I still like to put things that I don't want to forget about that are priority. And my organic garden, which I had one this summer, but I'm going to do one every summer. And being a creative, aware, energy, love, unity, wisdom, and balance, creating a whole harmonious, because that's so important. And all of those aspects, all these characteristics are very vital and important, and create a wholeness within your being. And then a little cute quote: only thing important right now is right now, being here, alive, in the present, in this moment. Yesterday has passed, tomorrow is not here. All else you have is this. So like I said, really having that peace of mind and being able to enjoy that moment, being in the now. The presence of the now is so powerful and so beautiful, and really enjoying the love that you have with your immediate household, those heartfelt moments that make life worth living moments. Peace of mind, because we could always want to maybe desire too much, and you could find yourself not having peace of mind because you're always reaching, you're always searching, you're always wanting. And that kind of energy, like I said, really could make you feel fatigue after a while and really take your peace of mind. So I want to have that, my mind on things, but with balance, but have the richness and the wholeness and the peace of mind already, because I know with confidence, and I trust in the divine timing of the universe, that it's going to manifest all my desires. So there's a letting go stage now that I'm partaking in, and a trusting that all that I desire is magnifying towards me, and there's nothing else that I need to no longer do other than be a good person and do my daily acts of kindness and my daily fruits of labor, and all that I desire is going to come into my physical life. And then always rooted and connected into the earth is very important. Feeling connected, being emotionally available for loved ones, for friends, for clients, and for myself, just living in this life that is mine right now. And then I want to get me a chicken house this year, so that's one of my goals. I want to apply for a residency in Costa Rica as well, so I could get dual citizenship. And then I want to get a new vehicle this year. which I'm going to be getting one. Actually, that's coming into fruition already. And then my little grandma that I lost this year, actually, I hung her up because she's important to me, because she is the first person that has ever went to the other side that I did not have resentment for when she passed. So to me, I feel just this little sacred connection with her, and I know she is on the other side supporting me, guiding me, and protecting me. And then just like some little important things and tools that I like to use, some candles. This is my little coin jar. Any loose change I put in here, and I'm going to use it for my trip to Costa Rica. And then again, I put intentions on here. I put love, live, Costa Rica. I wrote some positive affirmations. Peace, love, Costa Rica, light, energy, vibes, positive vibes, yoga, all the things that I love that make me feel full of life and really radiate a desire for life and positivity. Lighting my candles to draw the energy here, because this is my sacred space and this is my manifestation portal, manifestation, biosphere here, and that's what makes it so sacred. And like I said, it's sacred to me because I've actually healed here in my living room before, and I felt this divine presence come into this living room when I was opening up to the Most High and needing that healing and needing that internal guidance and that comfort and that support. Feeling that spiritual connection with your Creator is a beautiful feeling. And positive affirmations, again, more positive affirmations my daughter wrote. Smart. She wrote all these for me for Mother's Day, which I think is so cute. She gave them to me. Too good to be true. Bad ass. Artist, everything that's important to us. A $2 bill because they're lucky. Rose quartz, that helps really open up your heart chakra, being compassionate and understanding and forgiving. And then some little gifts that loved ones have given me. Some mindfulness and awareness. Look at reality, at existence. See life for the mixture of pleasure and pain. Kuan Yin, goddess of compassion. Lakshmi, goddess of wealth, fortune, and prosperity, wife of the supreme being, Shakti. And then this one I accidentally tore, but she helps you keep liberated and free. And just positive little stuff that really help inspire me. Elephants, I love this bracelet, whatever resonates with you, whether that's angels, I do have one angel here. Whether that's elephants, whether that's dolphins, crows, little corns, it's parts of nature, sand from Costa Rica. Check this out. My friend went to Costa Rica a few years ago. She brought me sand from there because she knows it's my dream, and I asked her to bring it back for me. There's some seashells in there too from Costa Rica, so I could have the energy and the vibration of Costa Rica. The real energy is here. It's really going to happen. It's going to come into fruition. And then people that I love, my dad, my inner child, that's me when I was little, and my sister there. I put that up just recently because I really wanted to tap into the inner child energy of having that essence of purity and genuine and innocence. I'm still her. We're all still her. We're all still that beautiful little being that was born full of pureness and didn't have doubt and didn't have fear and didn't lack confidence. She was brave and she was beautiful and she was happy. She was always vibrating and always smiling. Such a beautiful feeling, right? Kids are so beautiful because they don't know the ways of the world quite yet. So it's kind of like the ignorance is bliss type of thing, but you can still tap into that, and that energy could propel you forward in your life as well. And then some beautiful flowers and a butterfly full of life and vitality and life-giving and nurturing and inspiring, and the candle, the fire, the flame, the light that it provides, the white purity candle, protection and pure, and my succulents, again, nature, life, nature that is alive, that will help, all this energy will help cultivate the energy that I need every day so I could be mindful and partake in the daily actions that I need to partake in order to eventually get to where I need to go, to where I desire to go, actually. It's my desire. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, a little bit about my altar and my dream board. If you have not had the opportunity to make you one, I truly hope that this inspires you to do so, because this creates mindfulness. This is an easy mindfulness 101 tip. And then you know the reasons why you wake up every morning, and you can see it. And all of a sudden what happens is it becomes a piece of paper that's a picture, but then it comes into your reality and you're living it. And it's a beautiful feeling. It's a beautiful feeling. I'm so glad, like I said, I overcame my eating disorder, my unhealthy eating habits. I'm so glad I finally got a home for me and my family to stay in. I'm so glad that I know what balance is and why it's important in life, because we can't be too overzealous in one aspect of our life, because then we're imbalanced in certain other aspects that are just as vital and just as important. So take it upon yourself, beautiful souls. If you want any help, or you think you want to get together and do a dream board this year before the next new year together, we could do that too. So please direct message me, email me. I am here for you. Have a beautiful day. Peace, love, and healing light. Bye-bye.